Sit down, my friend. Let me tell you a story, one that has echoed through time, but is often forgotten in the noise of life. It is the story of a young man named Rohan and the silent power of a mother's blessing. Rohan was ambitious, eager to carve his name in the world. He dreamed of wealth, success, and recognition. But in his pursuit, he saw his mother as nothing more than a frail old woman who slowed him down. She would wake before dawn, prepare his meals, and whisper soft prayers for his well-being. But Rohan never paid attention. To him, success came from his hard work alone, not from the murmured blessings of an aging woman. One day, filled with excitement, he received an opportunity to work in a grand city. It was everything he had ever wanted. His mother, weak but smiling, handed him a small cloth pouch before he left. "Keep this with you, my son," she said. He barely glanced at it, tucking it away in his bag before rushing off to chase his dreams. At first, luck favored him. His work flourished and he climbed the ladders of success quickly. He convinced himself that he had built his empire with his own hands, without the need for anyone's help. Years passed and he never once visited home, never once called to ask how his mother was doing. But fate has a way of reminding us of what we forget. A storm came, unseen and ruthless. His business collapsed, his friends disappeared, and his wealth was swallowed in an instant. Alone and defeated, he wandered the streets, his pockets empty, his heart heavy. In his despair, he reached into his old travel bag, looking for anything of value. His fingers brushed against something soft, the pouch his mother had given him years ago. Curious, he opened it for the first time. Inside was a small note, written in the delicate, trembling handwriting of a mother's love.
My dear son, may the world always be kind to you, as I have prayed every night. If you ever feel lost, remember, my blessing will always lead you home.
Tears welled in his eyes as he realized what he had ignored all these years. The silent prayers, the unspoken love, the unwavering support, everything he had taken for granted. He knew now where he needed to go. When he returned home, he found the small house emptier than before. His mother, too weak to speak, simply smiled at his return. He held her hands and whispered, "Forgive me, Ma." She only smiled wider and said, "You have returned, and that is enough." My friend, in life, we chase the world, thinking success is measured in wealth and recognition. But the greatest wealth is often in the people who love us unconditionally. A mother's blessing is a silent force, unseen yet powerful. Do not wait for life to teach you this lesson the hard way. Call her, visit her, listen to her words, for they are more valuable than gold. Because when the world turns its back on you, a mother's love will always remain.